I'm reviewing 100 queer movies in 2026. For movie number 19, I watched Dog Day Afternoon. This is a well-known action heist thriller from 1975 starring Al Pacino, and it's based on a true story. I've been aware of this movie for a while, but I've kind of remained on the fence about choosing it because despite the fact that there are thoroughly queer plot elements and characters, it still seemed to me like it would feel like a thoroughly hetero movie, and to be fair, it does. But after watching it, I can say that the queer components are still interesting and substantial. So let's talk about them. In the film, Al Pacino's character Sonny sets out with his accomplices to rob a Brooklyn bank on a hot summer afternoon. It becomes evident early on that Sonny has been living a double life, balancing a trans lover with his wife and 2 children, and one of the primary reasons he's robbing the bank is so that he can pay for his trans lover's gender-affirming surgery. Overall, the portrayal of the queer characters feels compassionate, which is pretty impressive given the age of the movie and the fact that the vast majority of the people that made it are straight men. I will say that the way in which Sonny's relationships were presented was a bit muddied and confusing to me, as there were some smaller details in this story which kind of felt like conflict between the true story that the movie was based on and how they wanted to write Sonny in a way that would be cool for Hollywood. But whether or not Sonny and his backstory made perfect sense, I think Al Pacino crushed it, and I also really enjoyed all the other characters in the film. It's got some great social commentary, and it feels like everybody was just having a blast while making it. But it also, unfortunately, has terrible sound design, which I was going to be lenient on given the age of the film, but I just watched another film that is 30 years older than this, and it had better sound design, so leniency rescinded. Are you guys tired of hearing me talk about sound design yet? I gave this film 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, and if I'd seen it at 13 years old on Comcast Video On Demand, I do think I would have been entertained, but I also would have had the same negatives. 1 out of 10 tissues.